Banff Babymoon 2024.
Woo!
Bonjour.
We're in Canada.
At least I think that's what Canadians say. And we are in the middle of our layover. I found a yummy caramel chocolatey donut.
Got a nice little fruit bowl with some granola and banana.
Yummy. And we're getting our energy back, getting phones charged, and we are ready to get into Calgary. Awesome. See you soon.
Let's got this heartbeat in my chest. No, it doesn't matter about the rest. If I got
Alright, we are in Calgary. We just got our rental car and now we're driving to Canmore, which is where we're staying tonight. So far, Cooper, what are your thoughts of Canada?
Yeah, I mean, it is freezing cold. It is 10 degrees Celsius.
It's really not that cold. It's like 50 degrees for us.
I'm also driving ridiculously fast. I'm going 103 right now.
Kilometers
per hour. And also, everything's in French and I don't speak French.
Yeah, so yeah, Celsius, kilometers per hour, and things are in French. And
Not
so
everything's
Not
in
everything's in French. There's English with it too, but you have to like look at it and it's like, what's going on? Anyways,
Yep.
they do drive on the right side of the highway though, so that's
Yeah, I was
nice.
nervous. I pulled off on the wrong side of the road right away. Just kidding.
Anyways, so yeah, we're making our way. We've got about an hour drive to where we're staying. We're super excited.
Yes, here we go. Okay, we forgot to include some important details. Number one, Canadians are really nice.
It's true.
We were driving with our trunk open and
Rookie mistake.
rookie mistake. I thought I shut the trunk and I did shut the trunk, but it wasn't shut all the way. And the Canadians were nice. They were like, hey, your trunk. So we appreciate Canadians. Also, super sad, but we left
Take exit 36 to merge onto Trans-Canada Highway 1 toward Banff.
We left Caden's airport acai bowl, smoothie bowl, back in the airplane because baby doesn't like airplane rides. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
best day, child of God on my worst day. I'm a child of God. Oh, every day is a good day. You're the reason why I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed.
All right, day 2. We're starting early. Woo! It's 4:45 in the morning. The sun hasn't rose yet. You can see the mountains. We are on our way to Lake Louise to get there before sunrise, hopefully, and we can get some good parking. We're really excited.
Yep. Yes!
We made it in the parking.
We made it. We got it. Super early. Early bird gets the parking spot. Here we go.
We sure did. We're walking in right now.
Somebody I want you to meet. He's a real good friend of mine. We talked all about you just last night, and he'd like to spend some time with you and me. He's a pretty good fisher, and he'll teach you how to be one too. I got a feeling you'll like him like I do. Can you hear that rage in the river? Can you smell that mountain in the air? Can you feel that wild and the wandering wind? That's how we know he's here. And I know, son, you can't see him, but if you close your eyes, you might. You shake the hand of the man that made this view. Let me introduce you to God. Your old man was about your age when my old man took me to this place where I felt like I could almost touch the sky. To tell the truth, son, life gets tough, so I come back here when it does, and my old friend shows up every time. Can you hear that rage in the river? Can you smell that mountain in the air? Can you feel that wild and the wandering wind? That's how we know he's here. And I know, son, you can't see him, but if you
men's bathroom closed, women's bathroom closed. So there's just a single stall bathroom that's open.
And there was like a line of maybe like 8 of us, and we got in line and we were just waiting, and that line took so long, like 30
20
minutes.
minutes, yeah.
20, 30 minutes just to use the bathroom. But anyways, in that line we met this group of girls like my age, and we were like, they are so fun. And then I was wearing my SMSU hat all day today mostly, and they were like, oh, SMSU. And I'm like, how do you know about SMSU? And they're like, we're from Dawson, which is like 45 minutes away from Marshall. So that was kind of fun to meet a group of girls from Dawson who knew of SMSU. That was like right away in the morning we met them.
And then we walked on in. We saw the most beautiful view in all of God's creation, Lake Louise, and getting to see the mountains in the background. So we got to get plenty of pictures, plenty of videos, and then
we started our hike up to the Lake Agnes Trail up to the tea house. That was really fun. The trail was
3 kilometers?
3 kilometers, which is like 2.5 miles, 2 miles about.
Something like that.
Took us a little under 2 hours to get to the tea house. And it was a good hike. Definitely like challenged us at times, but overall very
Had to
doable.
pause for baby a few times.
Yeah, got a little bit tired.
No sickness, but just a little
Yeah.
tired.
And then we got to the tea house and it's freezing. Like there's a little lake.
It's a huge temperature change, like
Yeah.
at least 20 degrees, if not 25 degree difference.
It was absolutely below freezing. There was a lake up there right by the tea house and
Had ice on the lake.
completely frozen. Yeah. So, anyways, we got to the tea house and it was really fun to order like tea. We got some blueberry apple crisp.
Mhm.
Got a tuna sandwich and some soup. And when that
So
soup and that
good.
hot tea, it was like when we were so cold, it just was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So we sat outside. We had the option to wait and sit inside, but like we'll just sit outside. And it actually made the joy of sipping that hot tea and the warm soup that much more. So that was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And then after we wrapped up with our little breakfast, then we headed down the trail, and then we worked our way around Lake Louise and got to walk to the back end of Lake Louise.
Right along like the shoreline. It was a nice flat, probably mile walk along the lake. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
Did some adventuring, hopping over
did some adventuring
streams and
to get another beautiful shot of the backside of Lake Louise, which you are unable to do unless you adventure and jump streams.
yes,
And Caden did it.
I did it barely. Got a boot wet, but overall I did good. Let's see what else. And yeah, we just have met so many fun people, like fun people talking like, oh, you guys have a baby, and we could
Yeah,
talk
so
about
many people.
Banff Babymoon, and then we could talk about that, and then just meeting people from Florida or I just remember that a couple from Florida,
San
but
Francisco.
San Francisco. There's a lot of international people, just like all over Asia, France. Like it's been really fun to just see all different types of people here too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Now we're heading back to Canmore, and we're probably going to take a nap.
yeah, we're very tired.
We're going to take it easy, and then we have a gondola ride up to, what is that called?
Sulphur
Mountain. Gondola ride up there, and then
Banff? Yeah.
they have a buffet at the top of the mountain. So
We're gonna try to get into
we're going to
that.
try and get into the buffet,
They
get
don't
plenty
take
of food.
They don't take reservations, so
Yep.
hoping that it'll go well for us. Yeah, we're
But yeah.
excited.
Super fun. We're
been a great
safe.
day.
We're healthy, and it's amazing. The adventure is awesome. Here we are in the Banff gondola, and I think we're about to get slingshotted up. Hayden, how do you feel?
I'm a little nervous.
A little bit nervous. It's a little bit like an amusement park ride. Oh man, we're moving.
Here
We're
we go.
moving. Ah!
And we're up.
And we are
And
up.
we're going up.
And we are going really up.
Really up. Instead of climbing this thing, which one took us like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Gondola up, and we get to look all nice.
Yeah. We thought we were going to be really strong and adventurous, but we realized that probably wasn't wise. So we are taking a trip all the way up to the summit. Catch you at the top.
Of its nature, it's always give and never take. It flows with that freedom, surrendering itself away. Carves canyons through the stone, tells the rivers to run home. And that's how I know there's a hand in mine walking this long road. Love's got a way of bringing it into a heart, hey. Making beauty from the ashes, breaking chains one after another, putting old lies to shame. Love's got a way of looking straight into the eyes of hate, still believing that a world can change. Hold on, my sisters and brothers, the mountain looks too great. Love's got a way.
All right, here we go. Wrapping up day 2 in Banff. We are in Central Park right now, and it is beautiful. We went up through the gondola all the way up to the top of Sulphur Mountain, and we got up there and had the most amazing buffet of all time.
They had like gnocchi, barbecue meatballs, trout, ribs, what else?
All the fun cold salads.
Yeah. What was your favorite? The brisket.
Oh, the brisket was
That
so
was your
good.
favorite.
The brisket was amazing.
Yes. And then they had all the fun desserts. So that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was totally worth it. Really good meal.
Yeah, and then we came on down after dinner, and we decided to adventure downtown Banff. So we got a lot of sightseeing, a lot of window shopping down in the little shops, and now we're just wrapping up our walk. It's been an amazing day number 2 in Canada. Woot! Here we are, back again. We didn't just do window shopping. We got something. We got something for baby. So here we are, Banff, Canada. So, little baby, this is for you. Day 3 of our super fun, beautiful adventure in Canada, and we are starting it off at Lake Minnewanka. What do you think about Lake Minnewanka?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
We were just growing boys out in the country, playing pickup in our Georgia boots. Little bit of trash and trampoline, talking about who we were looking up to. Some wanted to throw 'em like Brady, hit 'em like Jeter, sing 'em like Strait, and be like Mike. Yeah, you gotta love them Hall of Fame boys, but they ain't got nothing on mine. My hero's got a bloodstained jersey, caught more fish than a boat could hold. My hero's known to walk on water, wrote the best story that's ever been told. He tells that sun to come up, he beat that devil on down. He traded that dirt in for gold rose. Yeah, he might have died, but he rose. I wasn't waiting my turn with a ball and a Sharpie the first time that I got to talk to him. I know sometimes they say don't meet him, but I'm sure glad I did. 'Cause my hero's got a bloodstained jersey, caught more fish than a boat could hold. My hero's known to walk on water, wrote the best story that's ever been told. He tells that sun to come up, he beat that devil on down. He traded that dirt in for gold robes.
Alright, day 4, we are making our trip up the Icefield Parkway, and this is our first stop, Herbert Lake.
Yeah, heroes. They thought it was over and the lights went out. Whole lot of doubting in a home crowd. Everybody back there thought he was through, but they didn't know him like I.
Second stop, Bow Lake.
Heroes got a bloodstained jersey, caught more fish than a boat could hold. My hero's known to walk on water, wrote the best story that's ever.
Third stop,
Pedo Lake.
woo!
Sun to come up, he beat that devil on down. He traded that dirt in for gold robes. Yeah, he might have died. Now I ain't scared to die, 'cause he rose.
can hear us. Stop number 4.
Mestea Canyon. It's so loud and beautiful.
It's like it was yesterday. I was praying for a miracle.
Here we are, stop number 5 at the Columbia Ice Fields and the Anabasca Glacier. We got to drink from a glacier.
Number 1, 2, 3, up to infinity. I'd run out of
Here we are, drinking from a glacier.
So good.
you've done in my life. The more that I look in the details, the more of your goodness I'll find.
Stop number 6.
Sunwalk to Falls.
I know that I'm running out of time, but I will keep counting my blessings, knowing I can't count that high. And I know that seasons never last forever, so God, I will remember all of the reasons my heart has to be grateful. All the times you've been faithful to me. God, I'm
Day 4 recap video. We are now in Jasper, Canada.
Yeah, and it is 10 o'clock at night and it looks like this right now, which is crazy. We just actually got done eating dinner.
Yep.
Amazing.
And so we saw all of the beautiful spots on the glacier drive up here. That was awesome. And then we came here and we got
Jasper Brewing Company.
Jasper Brewing Company, where we ate loaded nachos and also
good.
fish and chips. And it was super good. And a God moment, really amazing. I've had terrible canker sores the past 2 days, and I've been talking with a little bit of a lisp because my canker sores have hurt so bad. And just nonchalantly during our prayer just before our meal, I prayed just that, Lord, that you would please reduce the pain of my canker sores so that I can enjoy this meal. And at the end of my prayer, it happened. So just really, really beautiful. Got to enjoy a bunch of lemon on the fish and a whole lot of jalapenos on the nachos, and no pain at all. So that was really beautiful.
We also got to see the Oilers, which is a hockey team in Canada. They are in the Stanley Cup,
They were down 3-0.
and now it's 3-3.
And we have been at the last 2 games. I mean, seeing them on TV, and we will be in Canada for Game 7 on Monday.
So it'll be super fun.
So we're definitely going to be able to see that, and that'll be amazing. So, awesome day, awesome recap.
Okay, so as we were walking downtown just now, this one girl was like on her hands and knees on this little platform, and Cooper was like, "Oh, do you need help?" And she dropped her AirPod in the little slit underneath this little boardwalk thing.
And she couldn't reach it, and we tried sticking our hands in there, and it couldn't reach because it hit her knuckles. And then I tried fishing it out with our sunglasses and could lift it up a tiny bit, but then it just kept on falling. And then there's a bunch of other guys that were like, "What's going on over here?" And they wanted to help out. So we ended up, got like 5 guys, and we deadlifted the little porch thing, and we lifted it up far enough that one guy could get underneath it with a stick and knock out the AirPod.
It was pretty cool.
It was epic.
Bunch of strangers coming together to help out this girl.
And we got it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the gratitude within my heart is an easy song to sing. I praise the Lord, 'cause every breath I take is only 'cause you gave it. I praise the Lord, 'cause every step I take is covered in your favor. So why in the world wouldn't I lift up my hands and thank you? I got a good life, a good
Day 5, starting at
Malign Canyon. Alright, second stop of the day, we're eating lunch at Lake Annette.
redeem and go beyond my
First stop for today is at
Pyramid Lake.
my hands and thank Him. I got a good life, a good God, so it's a good time. Praise the Lord. Whoa. Blessings come and go like seasons, but I'm never without reasons to bless your name and give it all back to you.
Day 6, we started our morning off going to a church in Hinton. It was amazing. We got to meet a lovely couple in their 80s, and they were from Fergus Falls, Minnesota. And they took us
And we
out.
sat in the same row.
And they took us out to lunch afterwards, which was really, really sweet. And now we're here at the Valley of the Five Lakes. So we've been on this trail for a little bit, and this is lake number 1 of our little trail here. So super cool.
Lake number 2.
Lake
Number 3.
Why in the world wouldn't I lift up my head?
This is lake number 4.
Lake number
5.
Here we are at the basketballs.
I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood, living in the present, not what I shoulda or could. I remember back when I was low as a rug. Now I'm standing up, look at what my father does, turning all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the church say, won't he do it? I know he's got my back, that's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. It's a good day, no it's great. Everything I prayed for didn't come in late. I got all I need and I didn't have to.
Here we are at the top of Grassy Lakes Trail. My hair looks ridiculous.
It is so windy.
It is so windy. Here's the other side. We found this big pond, and then here we are all the way down to the bottom. Took us an hour and a half. Now we're about to make our way down.
Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way.
Okay, here we are. Game just ended. The Oilers lost 1-2. How are we feeling? A little bummed, but it's okay. We are so thankful for the fun and the excitement, and we are now Oilers fans for life. Here we are in the Calgary airport, having a little bit of breakfast before we get boarded. We're gonna have a layover in Edmonton, and then we're gonna be back in Minneapolis. And we're going through airport security, and we were just talking about, have you ever been stopped by airport security for like one of the special checks? No, neither of us, because we don't look suspicious, so they don't check us. Well, going through airport security today, I went through the machine where you have to put your hands up and it spins around and it checks and see if you have anything that you're trying to sneak through. And it showed I had a big block of something I wasn't supposed to bring with me directly over my privates. And I am standing in there, and then the guy is like, sir, do you have anything in your pockets? I'm like, no. I pull out my pockets, and then he's like, okay, let's try this again. Scans it, beep, shows it's still there. And then he says, okay, sir, do you have a drawstring or something that's maybe getting in the way? And I look, and my pants don't even have a drawstring. No, I don't have a drawstring. And he said, okay, try and widen your stance. So I widen my stance, and I do it again, and error again, and it shows this thing I'm trying to sneak through the airport security is literally right over my you know what. So I step out, and he's like, sir, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to check you. And I am, at this point, I look at the screen and I see where the problem is, and I just burst out laughing because I am not trying to sneak anything, and it's like, and I'm making eye contact with people who have already gone through airport security, and they're looking at the screen and they see where the big yellow box is. And so I'm laughing, other people are laughing, and then this guy comes over and he has gloves on, and he's like, sir, gonna have to check you. And I was like, okay. And he's like, do you want to do it here, or should we go somewhere else? And I'm like, right here is just fine. So he has to check me, and felt like a wrestling weigh-in. But he checked me, did the little thing, stuck it in the machine to see if I was trying to sneak any drugs or something through, and came back clean, and both the guys chuckled with me. So really funny. That was our little story from this morning. Thank you, Canada.
So we are in our layover now in Edmonton, Canada, on our way to MSP Airport, and so we had to go through U.S. Customs, and we had to go through security again. And so I get up there, and then they asked to check my bag. They pulled everything out of my backpack and looked through it, and then Cooper goes through the security thing, like where they scan.
We have to stand up.
And the yellow box right over his privates happened again. It happened again.
And I thought I was in the clear because she was like, okay, step in. It goes, and then she's like, step out. And then I step out, and then all of a sudden, screen pops up, big yellow box. So you're gonna have to go back in there.
And then Cooper's laughing, I'm laughing, and then the security lady is like, why are you guys laughing? Like, because it happened. Anyways, it was just really funny.
So, fun times in Canada. And here we are, home in 3, 2, 1.
We made it!
All the way back, home safe and sound.
Feels good to be back. We definitely miss the mountains, but it'll be good to come home too. Start nesting for baby and get ready.
Yeah, it was an amazing trip. Super thankful. Banff, I have a pretty good feeling that we will see you again.